What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel for yet another video. If you're new here, my name is Bianca, and if after today you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and help a sister out. Today I'm just going to be showing you guys this super cute, fun summer look I did the other day. I used a couple of warm tones and shades, a little shimmer, give the girls a little glimmer. So if you guys want to know how I got this look, just stay tuned and keep on watching. So first things first, do any of you guys remember when I said that I would show you guys one of my brow tricks? Okay, well, here it is. Yep, got to be glued spiking glue. Y'all, this stuff works just like brow gel, if not better. So if ever you don't have any brow gel or would like a good strong hold to your brows, try it out. I'm telling you, us black women, child, we come up with any and everything and make it do what it do, honey. Okay. So here I'm just brushing and molding my brows up into the shape that I like them so that I could start to fill them in. Child, sometimes I even wear my brows just like this. If I just want to do kind of like a quick no makeup look or just want to kind of keep a fresh face, I whip some brows right into shape and be right out the door. So that's what I'm doing here. I just put a little on my hand, dipped my little spoolie into it. Spoolie, I think that's how you say it. And I'm just brushing them brows up, whipping them brows into shape. So now here I'm just using my Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Setting Spray. It's my fave, one of my faves. And I'm just going to spray my angled brush with it, just to dampen the brush a little. Give it a few mists. And then I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. And we're using the shade Caramel. The focus sucks. Oof. We using the shade Caramel, y'all. Okay? Because, child, this thing get on somebody's nerves. So then I'm just going to tap my angled brush in there. And what I like to do is I like to outline my brows. So then I'll outline the bottom, then outline the top, just to give my shape together, and then I'll go in and fill it in. So that's what I'm doing here. Child, like coloring book, just outlining, stay in the lines, girl. Okay. Just checking to make sure it's giving what it needs to give. And of course, you want to leave the front of your brow lighter than the end of your brow. Kind of like an ombre effect. Child, unless you want them harsh, thick, Teach his own. So that's just what I'm doing here. Getting those brows together. And I'll most likely do the other brow off camera because I am so tedious when it comes to my brows. So it is going to take me forever. Not even gonna lie to y'all. So now that both of my brows are all done, I'm going to go in here with my NARS concealer in the shade, I believe it's Praline. The focus is going to I'm telling y'all. I'm not sure if this is Praline or Tiramisu. Both of them are my shades. Kinda. So, I'm just going to go in with my NARS concealer and I'm just going to tap in. I stay tapping in, don't I? But I'm just going to tap the brush, my angled brush. Yes, I'm using my angled brush again. It's more precise for me. And I just tapped it into my concealer. Not too much. And I'm just going to use that same brush, clean brush of course, to outline my brows. It's very precise. I mean, this works the best for me. So I'm just outlining my brows. I'm actually going to use my concealer as my eyeshadow base as well. So you'll see me here put this all over my lid. And then we'll blend it in. We'll go from there. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm telling y'all, the brows, child, it's a process, honey. It's a process. So that's what I'm doing here. And as you can see, I'm getting it all over my lid because we're using it as a base, as stated previously. Okay. So here you'll then see me outline the top as well. Sometimes I like to get the top clean too, but not always, because it's a bit much for me. I ain't gonna hold y'all. So you'll rarely see me do that. So now I'm just gonna go in with like my rounded flat concealer brush. I'll link the brushes, but as you can see, it's a little rounder. So this is gonna help me really get it in there nice and cleaned up and precise. So as you can see, the curve on this brush helps you get around those curves, those grooves, all that good stuff. So now I'm just patting this concealer into my eyelid, all over my eyelid, because again, we're using it as a base. So I'm just blending that in so that those brows can set it off, honey, like Queen Latifah. Huh. Or like Frankie, because she was the fine one. So here I'm just going to also go in with like this fluffy small blending brush. I like to kind of like fluff out underneath my brow to kind of like extra blend, like buff out that line. Because you know sometimes when you do your brows you have that harsh line underneath. Yeah, we want to get rid of that. So I use this brush to kind of give it a good buff. So I take this brush into like a circular motion. Again, we're just buffing that line out. Yeah. So here I'm just going in with my Morphe James Charles palette. And I'm using the shades Code James and 518. I'm going to mix them just to get that deeper, richer, burnt orange. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Same color as my shirt. But I'm going in with a fluffy brush. Another fluffy little circular motion brush. Because you want to blend that color in there. We want no harsh lines. We want to really get it in there. So I'm mixing those two colors. And then I'm going to go in and pack that color onto my crease while blending that color in at the same time. Because again, we don't want any harsh lines. We don't want to be looking like Who Shot John and Forgot to Kill Him. I forgot which movie that was on, child. I think it was Love and Basketball. Comment and let me know. But I usually know my movies, child. But so that's what I'm doing here. I'm just packing that color onto my crease. And I'm blending it in. And I'm also kind of winging it out a little. If you could see. And we're just going to pack that color in there. So now I'm just going to go in with sort of like a matte yellow. It's a little pale yellow. And it's in the shade Tune from that same palette. And I'm going to use my smaller fluffy brush. I love the word fluffy, clearly. And I'm going to be using that shade as my transition shade. We just want to blend those edges of that orange. Get it nice and blended. Again, we don't want any harsh lines. We are against harsh lines, child. We're going to rebuke those. Okay. So I'm just blending that in. Blending that in. So here, I'm just going to go back in with that orange shade just to deepen it a little, because if you could kind of tell, the yellow washed it out just a little bit, and we don't want that. Of course not. You want to see the orange. I am just getting, the hang of like not being scared of colors, so bear with me, y'all. We gonna get right. We're gonna get right together. Watch. So here I'm just gonna go in with the shade T, which is like a deeper matte brown color, kind of like a coffee shade, and I'm just using that shade to blend out the outer corners of my lids. So now, using my angled brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Wig. Yes, Wig. Bye, Wig. No, we're going in with the shade Wig. It's like this shimmer gold. Like a bronze, more so. And I just sprayed my brush again with the Urban Decay Ultra Glow, just to get it damp. And I'm just going to pack that gold shimmer bronzy color all over the top of my lid. Like really, really pack that color. Like, as you can see, I'm literally patting the color onto my lid, because I want that color to really, 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 really stand out. So that's what I'm doing here. Just packing that color on. So now I'm just going in with my NYC liquid liner. And this is literally my favorite liner. I've been using this liner since I was probably like 17. And child, that was a long time ago. Okay, let's just say that. I've been using this liner for the longest though. I love it. The brush, it just glides. Especially if you're just not a good winger and you just be winging it like me. Because that's what I'm doing right here. We just winging it, literally. They always come out pretty decent, but I'm not the best. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just getting me a little wing going. And I'll most likely do the other one off camera as well, because this is another thing that takes forever in the day. So, after winging it, these are my wings. We'll take it. So now I'm just gonna go in with my Too Faced Hangover Face Primer. Another holy grail. You talk about makeup all day. Makeup all day, honey, until you wipe it off. Okay? So I'm just moisturizing that into my skin all over because per usual you want to work with a hydrated canvas unless you want cake. Then I'm going to go in with my NARS foundation, and I'm in the shade Vanuatu. I believe that's how you say it, Vanuatu. And I'm just using a little, just a little, because this is full coverage. Full, okay? And I'm just going in with a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to pat that into my skin. Not wipe. Pat. Pat, pat, pat. Tap, tap, tapping. Y'all know we do a lot of tapping over here. So now I'm just going back in with that same NARS concealer for my under eyes. I'm going to do a little baking. A little shake and bake. And I like to kind of like draw like a triangle. Or like an angled triangle. I don't know, child. But, so these are my areas I like to highlight under my eyes, of course. And then I'll go in on my chin a little. Just to give a little glow. A little sun kiss. You know. So. So here I'm just gonna go in with the smaller damp beauty blender and just blend that concealer on in there. So we're just tapping, 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 just to blend it, get it nice and in there. Then for underneath my eyes, I like to tap while looking up because that keeps it from creasing so much. I mean, that is literally like the trick to it's really not the setting powder, it's how you blend it. Trust me, it makes a world of difference. Just look up and tap it on in there. So now I'm going to go in with my Morphe bronzer in the shade Originator. This is just the best. This is one of the best bronzers besides Fenty. Fenty girl, that Rihanna girl, she got some good ones, child. So I'm just taking my big blending brush and I'm just kind of bronzing my face up. I like that sun-kissed golden look. You know, everyone has their own preference. This is mine. And now I'm just putting a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. I love my bottom lashes. Do you see how long? Child, oh my goodness. I feel like that's a blessing. That is such a blessing. I'm obsessed. So you just want to coat those bottom lashes. Get those nice and dark. Child, I had to use a larger mirror for the extra cleanup. You know, practice makes perfect. So now I'm going in with my Maybelline New York Master Contour Palette. And I'm just using the blush from that palette. It's like a peachy, kind of reminds me of the NARS Orgasm. Maybe it's closer to Orgasm 2. Not sure, but it's really pretty. And I'm using a smaller blending brush for that. And I like to kind of like work it along my cheekbones into my hairline, not so much my cheeks. And now I'm going in with my Dior, one of my faves, my Dior lip gloss in the shade 354. I'm a gloss girl, but you guys are absolutely welcome to leave me some comments about some lip combinations that you would like me to try. I'm willing to, because I stick to gloss. I'm so scared. I'm telling you, I'm scared of colors, but we're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together. Together. And that's it. So guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video just as much as I enjoyed filming it. Leave me some comments. Let me know if you guys want to see any more tutorials like these. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.